I ain't got no time for it. Yeah. Play no games, I made my mind up. Gotta get it. Tell the driver go to max speed. Yeah. Where we going, don't need next me. I be in the backseat, riding till my mind gone. Yeah. Switching lanes and switching time zones. To the top, I gotta.
All right, you guys, we're back with another video on today. This is Clutch Sports Entertainment. Make sure you hit the subscription button, subscribe to the brand new channel as we continue to cover the Houston Texans. All right, guys, we're going to talk about the draft on today and the possibility of selecting Javon Baker, who I think is definitely one of the most underrated and best deep threats in this draft. I think he's already had a top 30 visit with the Houston Texans, and definitely, man, this dude is box office when it comes to the 50-50 balls. It comes to explosive plays down the field. I think he had about 47 explosive big plays down the field. Javon Baker is big time, man. If you get a chance to watch his body of work in this film, you'll definitely understand what I'm talking about. He had a very good Senior Bowl as well. And then coming in on a top 30 visit to visit the Houston Texans, they could very well select him. Now, the biggest thing, too, is, with Stefon Diggs only signing for 1 year this season and pretty much wiping out the remainder of his contract, that's going to free up Stefon Diggs to make the decision on what he wants to do and further his career. Maybe he wants to stay with the Texans. I don't know. But, the biggest thing is I think that he may want to play with his brother, Trevon Diggs, that's in Dallas. And that's been like a big thing going on with the Diggs brothers, that they want to play together. So maybe that's something that Stefon Diggs is wanting to do. But if Stefon Diggs happens to leave and the Houston Texans draft another wide receiver, I would definitely draft Javon Baker. This kid is flat out a dog on the field. He stands at about 6'1". He's 200 some plus pounds, and the kid can flat out get it done. He can fly down the field. He can get to the 50-50 balls. He makes great adjustments on the ball, and he has a large toolbox. And he has an array of moves that he uses to be able to get past all DBs, man. So I love what Javon Baker brings to the table, and I think that the Houston Texans selecting a guy like Baker definitely would be good for them. It's so many receivers in this draft that the Texans could draft. It's just crazy. It is a lot of receivers in the draft, from Corley to Cephas from where's Cephas from? Cephas is from UTSA. You have DeCorian Clark. You have other guys that's in this draft too as well that are pretty good receivers. Dez Walker from North Carolina. So you have a lot of different options to what you can go with. But I definitely think that Baker would be a great selection if the Texans were to go his way and literally draft his kid. I think that he would fit right in with these guys and that he would not miss a beat with the Texans, especially having a franchise quarterback like C.J. Stroud. I think that would definitely help him. But, we'll see what happens in the draft. I think that they're going to still take a receiver. I think that the Texans have at least 9 picks this season. So I think one of those picks are going to be a receiver, and they might end up drafting a running back as well. Even though they gave Joe Mixon the deal that he has, you always have to be able to think for the future as well, even though you got Damian Pierce on the team as well. So we'll see, man, ultimately at the end of the day, what the Texans is going to do in the next few weeks when it comes to the draft. But definitely Javon Baker has to be on the list of if you got a big board out there, you want to put Javon Baker on that board as one of the best receivers in the draft, then I would definitely do it. To me, I got Baker around I'll say top 10. He's one of the top 10 receivers in this class that I like. And I think that this kid is phenomenal. And I just think that he'll fit right in with what the Texans are doing. So we'll see if the Texans decide to draft him in the draft. But he brings so much to the game, man. And he's going to be one of those guys that come right in and fit right in with these guys. And especially having a guy that is explosive like Stefon Diggs, I think that if they draft Baker, he would learn so much from Diggs. So we'll see, man, what they decide to do in a draft. But Baker is one of those dudes that is going to bring it, and he's one of those dudes that's just just really really good at getting to the contested catches and making adjustments on the catch, and that's what you want, especially bringing in a younger receiver. You want somebody that is going to be able to come in, learn from the other receivers that's ahead of him. Still we don't you don't know what the Texans are going to do with John Mechie and also with Xavier Hutchinson, but at the same time, I think that they're going to still draft another receiver because they could very well end up trading John Mechie and Xavier Hutchinson. They could end up trading those guys. So we'll see at the end of the day, but leave it in the comment section. Do you think the Houston Texans should draft Baker? I'm out of here. Until next time, peace.